the scale run. And then you start to really, or extension. It's very beautiful, but you don't have to resolve it, as I demonstrated first, as I just stayed on the 9. Again, check it out with chords, with the 9. So I'm just demonstrating to think chordally, to hear that 9 on top, because that's what you're going to do for your soloing. You don't hear the harmony right now, but it's okay. And then right here in that flat 9, 9. So the bigger topic again is to target, to know your 9s and know how to create those. If you're a chord player, you know, to do that. If not, here's what I recommend: find your root and go up a whole step, half step for the dominant, and then root. Even that's a very pretty motif. Or you could even jump. You could do this. You can do an arpeggio up to the 9 just to target. But again, it's as a chordal instrument like this. But to get the 9th degree, you start on the 3rd degree of every chord. And then you play the appropriate arpeggio. On a D minor chord, you play F major 7. On a D7, if you want a flat 9, you play F sharp diminished 7. On the G minor, you play B flat major 7. And again, you got to extend it to the 7th, because that happens to be the 9th degree of the chord you're on. But you think F major 7. And then you end up on the 9. On a D7, F sharp dim. On the G minor, B flat major. And again, that's almost sounding like Wes Montgomery, you know, jazz guitar players like that, George Benson, harmonic minor. And once I arrive to that G minor here, G melodic minor. So again, if you don't know your melodic minor scale, I suggest working on them all. It's very beautiful because you get the melodic minor has the 9, the major 7, and the 6. I'm just showing you with chords. So if you like this, okay, that shape is very similar to this. See, that's a diminished shape, and this is a C sharp here. So it's G, B flat, C sharp, and again that's an A7 flat 9, and that's a melody on the 3rd. So we have this, and we can put the B flat here if you want to. Actually, that sounds pretty. And 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's beautiful to put that descending bass line on the A7. You can do triple. That's G minor, add 9. So here's G minor. Take the root and go up a whole step, or I'll call it the 8. See, and the bass would be here. But we want the 8. There's that little cliche, the walk down to go. This is just verbatim from before. I mean, now I might do this. Or hit the root, 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 root. I'm just kind of doing a quick chord melody. 3rd, as long as you know the chord too. 5th, 5th, root. 3rd, that's the A7 here, that's a C sharp, root. Hey everybody, welcome to today's lesson. It's Clair de Lune. Let's get started. Some alternate chord ideas. Substitutions. So we're in the key of D minor. Okay, D minor is relative to F major. Got you covered there. So we have D minor, D7. As soon as you hit that D7 chord, remember this is very important. I say this quite a bit. As soon as the 1 chord turns to dominant, that means you're going to go to the 4 chord. And 7 flat 5. So that's a 2-5 to the 1. 4-5-1, 2-5-1. Same thing. What? Okay. A is the 5 of D, so you would run the D harmonic minor scale. We'll talk about that. I'll make sure that you know it, and I'll show you my favorite hack. But just realize that the 5 chord, that's when you want to create the tension, which is similarly when I'm playing minor swing or whatever. If I saw D minor 6, now I like to think, what, a B minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, or some sort of line where it's focused around the B note to bring out that 6th degree. What chords would I do? Here it is. E minor 9. Okay. The 9 is just a 2, so find your D minor 7 and take the root and walk it up a whole step, then you have a 9. So if you don't know the whole tone scale, again, I have some studies for you. Kind of a special study here.